gotta be.
You'll learn your place.
You can't fight destiny.
Wow. And for Grams, no Shazo. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Satan is also pretty bad. Like, he's arguably worse, but like, you know, one is more infamous, at least. You're building buddies.
I can see it. It's coming. Horary. Zodiac. Conjunction. Significator. Principal star.
Chemistry. Cataclysm.
Silas with
Are
the
you
seven.
even trying?
Sat with the 7 that
coming.
counters. Ah. Alright, Silas building back up. Building back better. With some stairs. Switching stairs.
You fool!
I can see it.
LAO9
Coming.
rebuilding.
Calamity!
Horary.
Basically the whole thing.
Reformation.
Okay, well it doesn't quite connect to the rest of the base.
I can see it.
Both players have a 4 type.
I can see it. It's
But
coming.
LAO9 just has a lot of resources on it.
Hey!
And that's the important part. The resources.
I can see it. It's coming. Horary.
Hey!
I can see it.
You should be able to make a playlist for the Puyo songs that you want.
You fool!
I can see it. It's coming. Horary.
Hey!
I can see it. It's coming.
Hey! That's not what I expected.
I knew I'd win.
Okay, all clear start.
I can fight
Done
it.
Okay, so I hope Silas notices that LAO9 is just kind of main
I can see it.
You fool!
LAO9 not really blocked off, so to speak, but
can
not
see
really
it.
going to be able to
It's
get
coming.
back to the usefulness and length that a GTR would have afforded.
You fool!
I can see it.
So we get
It's
3
coming.
from both players.
Horary. I can see it.
Silas really playing to win here. With
You fool!
these big pops.
No.
And the
You
follow-up,
fool!
the stun lock.
I can see it. I can see it.
You
Although
fool!
after a while, these
I
2
can
chains
see it.
might become a little impotent. It's like
can see it.
Smash with the skill
It's
moves.
coming. Horary.
So yeah,
Zodiac.
that 4 chain is going to be pretty tough. If LAO9's been building toward that
I can see it.
over the
It's
course of
coming.
that pressure game.
You fool!
I can see it. It's coming. Horary.
But those pressures,
Hey!
that pressure would have had to burn more of
I can
LAO9's
see it.
resources,
It's
which it
coming.
did not. So
That's
LAO9
not what
handles
I
that very
expected.
well.
I knew I'd win.
Kind of turns the tables, tipping the balance in its favor for that game.
I can see it.
You fool!
I can see it.
Very cool, nice,
It's
interesting,
coming.
creative cleanup. I
Horary.
do love that.
Zodiac.
Okay, so 5,
Conjunction.
You fool!
5 from Silas.
Disaster! Calamity!
There's
Are you even
all
trying?
these little,
You fool!
what do I mean?
I can see it.
The tall. It was tall, okay?
I can
The
see
chains
it.
were tall.
I can see
You
it.
fool!
It's coming. No.
Ah, there was all clear potential in those pieces, Silas.
I can see it.
You fool!
With the reds, and the yellows, and the greens, and the blues, all 4 of them. Now you're gonna have to eat this 6 chain.
That's not what I expected.
I knew I'd win.
Silas coming from losers. Oh, my mom's making zucchini wrap. For anybody watching, if you say that's disgusting, I'll kill you. Okay, a little greedy.
I can see it. It's
Coming.
coming. Horror. Zodiac.
You fool!
Conjunction. Significator. Principal star. Principal star. Principal star.
Ascension! Ascension! You're strong. Oh, you're strong. That's not what I
LAO9
expected.
kind of running away.
I
with
knew
this.
I'd win.
Silas. I said Silas coming from losers. If he wins, he gets a bracket. Did I say that? I would love for somebody to confirm if I said that. You can still extend off of that. You just need to.
I can see
Sorry,
it.
I'm talking about Silas's board. This with the sandwich form. Just need to add a buffer there, like a purple, like that. All right. LAO9 clearly doesn't need any help chaining. Although I have to wonder how all those pieces got into column 6.
I can see it.
But LAO9. Oh, greens for the purples. And those purples are
I
gonna
can
come
see
a little
it.
late.
It's coming.
So it remains to be seen whether that extra stuff.
Zodiac.
You fool!
Significator. Principal star. Principal star.
Cataclysm!
That 9 comes down. That 8 comes down.
can see it.
Silas also greens for
coming.
something, but
That's
the
not
additional
what I
stuff,
expected.
the
I knew
load
I'd win.
put on those load-bearing 2 columns are gonna burst that chain early.
I can see it.
It's like Silas, go back to BTR. It was serving you so well with the long
You
chains.
fool!
No.
Although the management of like
You
fight
fool!
is pretty good. But like LAO9's gonna set off that main chain.
Zodiac.
And
Conjunction.
Silas isn't the means
Significator.
You're
to combat
strong.
that, so it stops him.
That's not what I expected.
I knew I'd win.
LAO9 looking very, very dominant in this match. Although there have been some close calls.
I can see it. It's coming.
Hey!
I feel like there's all clear potential in those pieces. There was all clear potential in those pieces.
I can see it.
You fool!
I can see it.
Not there. Oh.
I can see it.
I can kind of see more of a chain on Silas's side, but he has
I
to
can
get rid
see
of
it.
those greens in column 2. So he needs to convert that into a harassment because that's
I
not
can
going
see it.
to.
It's coming.
So there we
Horror.
go. So when we put the green
Zodiac.
there and then the
You're
blue
strong.
there, but he doesn't have enough time to
That's
actually
not
set off
what
the
I
chain.
expected.
I knew I'd
That
win.
would have been a completed chain, but instead of doing the cleanup should have been converted into an attack.
I can see it. It's coming.
LAO9
You
gets the
fool.
all clear. Silas does not.
You're strong.
With that big damage from the 4 chain, the 1 chain is going to kill. Unless LAO9 makes the mistake
can
of
see
giving
it.
Silas enough
It's
time
coming.
to counter this.
Horror.
Oh, you're
3
strong.
chain stops him from getting
That's not what I expected.
I knew I'd win.
yeah, from being able to build a high enough chain to deal with that amount of damage in that amount of space. It looks like LAO9's gonna be real nice to me with Feli and make this a quick night. it's almost 10. And that means that my job is almost done. We've got 2 games left. Silas wants to go red in column 5, which he does.
I can see it.
2 reds
It's
is
coming.
excessive, but
Horror. Zodiac.
you get.
Conjunction.
Significator.
Principal star.
Disaster!
I think that
Calamity!
Silas still has a fairly nice chain.
Cataclysm! Are you even trying?
And it counts
I
it
can
as
see it.
well.
It's coming.
4
No.
rows. So that's a lot of damage. Are we going to see the Silas comeback? Is Silas gonna make the night longer than it
see
needs
it.
to be?
You fool!
A little bit of a
No.
weird pop. But I guess
I
that
can
purple
see it. I can
stays
see
open.
it. I can see it. I can
Not
see
the
it.
one chains, the
I
stun
can
roll.
see it.
But you can see those one chains are starting to get a little stale. Yeah, it gets
I
to be
can
less
see
and
it.
less each time.
You fool!
LAO9 really wanted to pop those
No.
greens. Greens not coming
I
in the
can
way
see
that he
it.
wanted them to,
I
but
can see it.
some
It's
other
coming.
improvised stuff coming up.
I can see it. I can see it.
Silas, like, working with
I can
those,
see it. It's coming.
Hey!
those
I can
improvised
see it.
chains a lot,
It's
but
coming. Horror.
in terms of, like,
You're
playing with
strong.
damage, not really getting that
That's
mileage
not
that
what
he
I
wanted out of
expected.
those
I knew I'd
fast
win.
chains that he was pulling off the beginning of the game in the games with Penny at least. So, Silas is going back to long chaining, and we're seeing the return of GTR. It's a form that he seems a lot more confident with. So, LAO9's gotten pretty long with the chain because the pieces have been very nice.
I can see it. It's coming.
But Silas gets that purple piece just in time before the harassment
I can
lands.
see
Are
it.
you even trying?
You know,
Devastating.
LAO9 had the right idea, so that wasn't really good. And those chains are going to
It's
cut.
coming. Horror. Zodiac. No,
Although
you
it's gonna be
can't.
like quite a reversible
No, you
chain.
can't.
Silas gonna take the
I
first
should have
game
predicted this.
of
You
Grand
will
Finals,
never beat
his
me.
first game of the Grand Finals, right at match point for LAO9. So Silas wisening up a little, or a moment of clarity, I suppose. LAO definitely having a speed advantage. I would imagine.
You
Okay.
fool!
I can see it.
Silas
It's
attacking
coming.
there.
Horror.
Wonder if
Zodiac.
got this piece.
Conjunction. Significator.
Did have
You
a
fool!
little bit of time. I mean, there's that little bit of hesitation right when he killed him.
Devastating. Cataclysm! You're strong.
We did have a little, just like a sliver
I
of
can
time to
see
get
it.
an additional win
It's
out of
coming.
it, but
Horror.
not quite. And this big follow-up is definitely not going
Hey!
well. And so LAO9 is going to take that
That's
10 to
not what I
1.
expected.
I knew I'd win.
Taking Ruby Bracket. And that's gonna be game, set, match, tournament win. Congratulations to LAO9. And as a joke, I'm going to attempt to play another